guess I am. Hello, fortunate ones. I'm back. I'm here to give an update. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful messages, like comments under my videos. I've seen the videos, the comments, and people just still on this journey of homeschooling while working and asking me such sweet, sweet comments. And I'm just so happy that my old videos of me on my journey as a homeschool mom have encouraged people in the past and that they're still encouraging people, because that was the entire reason that I started this homeschool channel, sharing my journey about being a working mom that was led to homeschool, but still wanted to enjoy my career while homeschooling, and then showing that you can do it as well, because I would encounter so many moms that knew that they needed to homeschool to benefit their children. So I've seen the messages and I'm here. This is live. You guys know, if you have watched my videos, that I'm not a techie person. Let me see. Welcome. Remember to guard your privacy. No. Are we live? It says we are. What is that? Share with your audience. This thing is so technical. Well, anyway, we know that we don't have to make things complicated. We can homeschool simply, keeping it simply, but getting it done. We're going to do this YouTube live simply and getting the information out. So let me give you guys an update on my homeschool journey. Am I still homeschooling? Yes, I'm still homeschooling. Let's see. What are these things? Oh, this is, give me a second to check this out. What is that? Oh, that turned off the camera. Oops, I turned off the camera. I'm back. So, anywho, I am still homeschooling. My oldest has officially started law school. My middle child has officially started college. And my youngest, Nate the Great, whom you guys have seen the most of, is in high school. We thought that last year was our last year homeschooling. He and I had decided in middle school that he wanted to go to high school. So we thought we had the school picked out, everything. And the more we looked into it, and he decided that he wanted to stay home one additional year. He has so many wonderful homeschool activities that he's involved in, sports, social clubs, that he wanted to finish them out for this year. And then he says that he's going to school next year. We'll see. Y'all know I just go with the flow. We'll see if he actually goes to school next year. I feel like the freedom that I have with being a parent when it comes to the academic education of my child is because we homeschool, we can literally take it year by year, see where that child is developmentally, and decide what is best for them. So I thought he was going to school. I thought I was done. I thought I was hanging up my homeschool keys. But here I am yet again. So I will continue to share my journey. Now, regarding me still working, I am still working. I presently work 24 hours a week. And that, and since I've homeschooled, it's definitely been sometimes full-time, sometimes days, sometimes nights, sometimes a combination, whatever I needed for my financial stability and my mental sanity. Because as you guys know, I love my children dearly. I love my family dearly. But I need my life, my sanity, my time to be me with my friends, with my colleagues, just outside of my family. I know there's some homeschool moms that they're just fine teaching their kids 8 hours a day, and their hobby is making up resources for their homeschool. I'm not that homeschool mom. We don't, just in case you haven't seen my other videos, I never homeschool over 4 hours a day. And sometimes it was between 2 and 4 hours. My child, they do well on standardized testing. My son that's away in college at Howard University, that was his dream school. He got into many other schools, many full rides. He did not take the full ride and went to Howard. But that was his choice. That's his choice, and I'm here to support you and help you weigh the pros and the cons. So that's what he did. But we're happy. I'm so grateful that we have the option to homeschool, to decide year to year what we're going to do. So I am still working 24 hours a week, still homeschooling, and I'm just here to answer questions. I really feel like I tried to be so thorough in my initial videos on how to know if you need to homeschool, how to decide, knowing that socialization is not going to be an issue. There's plenty of socialization, knowing that you can, even if you are not a professional teacher, like that's not your degree, that the curriculums that you can buy are so well laid out for what I will call us moms that are not, we don't have degrees in education. We're lay teachers. Right? We're not professional teachers, but you can find a curriculum that works for you, works for your child, and you can have success. Like I said, I had 3 children that I've homeschooled, and one was very advanced. Well, now I can't even say one was very advanced. I'll say it started off that the schools said one was advanced, one had autism / mental retardation. She's never going to talk. She's never going to walk. Honey, she talks, puts everybody in their place, has been in dance recitals, can read. When she doesn't know what a word means, she pulls out her Webster's because she wants to know what's going on. And then the other child where they never said he couldn't learn, but he wasn't learning. He wasn't learning in the charter school we had him in. He wasn't learning in the private school we had him in. He wasn't learning. Brought him home in the middle of 1st grade. He was reading. Within 3 years, so I want to say he was maybe 4th, 5th, I don't know. Go look back at the video. When we did his standardized testing, he was reading on an 8th grade level, and he was either in 3rd or 4th grade. And I never homeschool more than 4 hours a day. Because my motto is, I love these children, but I want to like them too. Okay, so nobody came on the live. This is my first, let's see. I did a live a long time ago, I think, but this is not the same anymore. So I'm going to end this live, see what it looks like. And, I'm going to try this thing that I've seen people doing, like a community post. I'm going to do a community post. And in that community post, I'm going to say when I'm going to go live next. So you guys put your questions in there so that I can answer your questions, so that I can help you. There's so much going on in the world now. I mean, it's beyond like, are our children getting a good education? It's like, are our children, they're not safe in some of these schools. So I want to help you. I want to help you help your children. I want to help you keep your children safe. I know I have dads that watch too, but mamas, it's not happening without us. Like, my experience was my dad was gone, and if my mom didn't make it happen, it wasn't going to happen. So I got to put the pressure on the moms, because that's what I saw. That's why I was successful against all odds, and that's why my children are successful. My husband is wonderful, but if it was up to him to homeschool these children. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Leave your questions. When I figure out how to do that community post your questions there, and then the next time I go live, I'll address those questions. Okay, be encouraged. You can do it. Bye. All right, now what are we doing here? Do I just hit the X? Let's see, maybe we just hit the X.